He had dreads.
Satidra Smith sits in her living room. She wears a picture of her son around her neck.
That's that one.
His ashes just a few feet away.
Just a little.
Her grief still painfully raw. It hasn't even been 5 months since the mother of 6 got the call. Something happened to her son, Joshua Smith, in Atlanta. Satidra got to the hospital just in time to kiss him goodbye.
So it just looked like he was resting. And
the 24-year-old was shot in the head. There was nothing doctors could do to save him. The details surrounding what happened are still unclear. It's a type of pain Satidra has felt before, and a type of sadness she's carried for the last 8 years.
If I would have known, if I could have prevented this.
We first introduced you to Satidra in 2015, when her son Jordan Clark was killed in a drive-by shooting on Willow Street.
I'm still expecting for him to call me to say, "Mama, I love you."
Not only has she lost 2 of her 6 children to gun violence, she lost her grandfather too. He was shot to death during a gas station robbery in Chattanooga when she was 12. But her story doesn't stop there. Satidra was in her 20s when a 17-year-old neighbor dropped a gun and it accidentally discharged. The bullet is still lodged in her pelvis. Examples of what can happen if guns fall into the wrong hands. Chattanooga Police Sergeant Josh May oversees the city's gun team. He says data shows guns used in violent crimes in Chattanooga are often stolen.
For the most part, these are going to be guns that are way away from the original purchaser. So whether they're stolen, reported stolen, that's the important thing, or not, that's usually what we see.
Since the gun team was created in 2017, May says more than 1,500 guns have been used in multiple crimes across the city. 15% of those guns were reported stolen, a number May says is highly underreported.
I would guesstimate that the actual number is probably upwhere around probably 60% is more accurate, but based on lack of serial number identification, reporting factors, we don't get all that information.
Data shows 63% of guns stolen in Chattanooga come from vehicles. The number is less than that in Hamilton County.
What we have is a firearm that was stolen on July 24th of 2022. The call came in, it was stolen out of a vehicle.
May showed us an example of what often happens after unsecured guns are stolen. In the 109 days from the time the gun was stolen until it was recovered by police, May says it was used in a shooting, a triple shooting, and a shots fired into an occupied home. Gun control has been a hot topic this legislative session. We wanted to know what representatives from our area thought about the issue of unsecured guns being stolen and used in violent crimes. Would you consider that a problem?
I think stealing, period, is a problem. I fundamentally have a problem when people break into someone's car and steal, whether it's a woman's purse, their ID, their firearm.
They get in the hands of young people who are at the behest of some adults. Some adults steal them, and they use them to aggravated assault and murders and things of this nature.
While both agree on those stealing the weapons being a problem, they differ on gun control. Representative Greg Vital believes it's a gun owner's responsibility to store their weapons safely. He helped make these gun locks available to all Tennesseans for free.
It's a simple cable with a lock with a 15-inch cable that goes into a locking format, and that would then lock the barrel and the trigger.
But Representative Yusuf Hakeem would like to take it a step further.
We have to either criminalize or make it some type of penalty for persons who leave those guns unsecured in cars.
May believes there should be escalation penalties for repeat offenders.
We see the same individual over and over again with firearms, 5, 7, 9 over a 3-year span. especially those used in multiple events, you know, it becomes troublesome.
Satidra has been active in the local chapter of the gun control group Moms Demand Action since Jordan's murder. She also believes mental health plays a significant role in the issue and would like to see more done, which is why she started the Jordan's Light Foundation. The group aims to help heal those who have experienced trauma. And while the weight of her loss sometimes becomes too heavy,
for me to do this interview with you right now, I don't know why I'm doing it. Because sometimes I don't feel like it's impacting nobody.
Satidra knows it's worth it if it keeps one more mother from experiencing the same type of loss.